Yeousch!
Hello guys, over here at Yeousch, what is going on? Just want to quickly thank everyone for the feedback I received in my last video. It was really nice to see that some of you guys really loved and appreciated the video that I put up. And I'm going to be starting a series here on Yeousch, and this is the first episode, and basically what I plan to do is bring you guys MOAB tips on every map. So today's map is Lockdown. This is a 2-minute MOAB, and I'm using the ACR. I'm using the Specialist loader, as you can probably see. I do tend to use the Specialist more than Assault and Support for the reason that, you know, Specialists are a lot easier to get them MOABs with. Reason being that you're going to have to call your kill streaks in and stuff like that. So first things first, normally on this map I'd use a gun such as the PP90M1, the P90 or the MP7. Reason being that this is quite a rushy map. You know, I tend to run between A and C constantly on this map, and so using them sort of guns is really good for that, because guns such as the MP7, it's pretty good at long range, especially if you have a good trigger tap finger. But I tended to use the ACR on this particular gameplay for no particular reason. I just felt like I'd give it a go, and as you can see, you know, I run up and down the staircase, basically the entire MOAB, and you can see at the bottom of the stairs, through that door, you get a perfect view up into their flag, and they're spawning up there, so I'm picking them off. The odd one is spawning up at the top, just because Modern Warfare 3 spawns are completely messed up. That's one of the reasons I would not recommend Ground War, for the reason that, you know, the spawns mess up even more just because it's 9v9 and there's more players, so there's more chance of the spawns messing up. What I like to do on this map is, you see this particular building, now the corridor along here is definitely the most high traffic area on this map, and so the closest you are to it, the more kills you're going to get. As you can see, I'm just running up and down and picking the people off who come in the top door, up the stairs, and up the stairs from my end. So there's 2 staircases in the top door. This is the main areas that they're going to come from. Not too many people go down that corridor anymore. I mean, when the game first came out, there was a lot of people did, but they kind of noticed that you can get shot from the windows and either side of the door, so it's quite a risky area to go into and run along and try and get in the other end of the spawns. So you'll tend to find there's not too many people do actually go in that corridor itself. But what you want to make sure you're doing is, do not just sit looking at one particular area. Even if you think there's a guy coming, try and just keep checking the other areas, because there might be a guy coming in one area, but you want to be checking that no one's going to creep up behind you and kill you. Always try and move, be active. I know I'm being very defensive and campy in this gameplay, but you know, you want to still be looking out for all the exits and entrances that people can come in and come out of, because you know, once you're on your 17, 18 kill streak, there's nothing more frustrating than dying on that sort of streak. As you can see, I'm actually using Assassin as my first unlock on my Specialist tier. Now, a lot of people do hate Assassin, and I can see where you guys are coming from, but my opinion on Assassin is, if everyone else is going to use it, then why can't I? I mean, it's such a powerful perk that you guys have to implement it into your loadout, especially if you're using Specialist. If you run a hardline and do Assassin in your 3, you know, the chances of getting on that 7 kill streak is going to be pretty limited, especially when everyone else is using it. And there's a constant stream of UAVs and advanced UAVs on this game, so I definitely recommend that. Anyway guys, the gameplay is coming to an end. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and let me know if you want to see any particular map next, and just have a nice day guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
Yeousch!